3, 2, 1, 0. Blast off for the stream. Hey, how you doing? Everybody feeling good? I'm feeling good. Except for a tiny piece of spittle that just went into my windpipe as I took a breath. Don't you hate when that happens? I was feeling good, now I feel miserable. Camera can go up a little bit. There we are. Whew. Right then. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm in a better mood. I'm in a better emotional place today than I have been for the entirety of this week, so hopefully we'll be off to a good start on the stream today. Zoop, zoop. Is that music a bit loud? I don't know why that music is a bit loud. I think this track is just a bit imposing, isn't it? It's a bit insistent on itself. Hello. Who we got here? We got Paul Minimos, we got Pookie, we got Pip Pip Cherry, we got Star Satisfyer, Queen, iCarnage, all saying hello to me. And hello to a bunch of lurkers who haven't said anything yet. Hello to you people. Hello to you people too. We are off to a good start. I can speak English and everything. Slothboy says, my first stream on this new world. I've been way too busy. Well, I mean, you haven't missed... I guess you have missed a lot. We've had, what, 6 or 7 hours worth of gameplay in this world so far? Based on the recordings I've made. No, wait. More than that. It's about twice that. Because I've got basically 6 2-hour-long episodes, quote-unquote, recorded. So that means about 12 hours in total. Probably closer to 13, give or take. So yeah, I built this offline last night, just like I said. I had to look up a tutorial for a working chicken farm in Bedrock, which I then had to modify myself because apparently, between when that tutorial was made and when this update, you know, the most recent update came out, it broke that tutorial I was looking at, so I fiddled with it a bit. It's not too different to most chicken farms in that it's got an arrangement to spawn chickens in a box and then spit lava out periodically to... Hey, it's working. Not working very fast though. I've been AFK for about an hour and a half this morning. And it's only made 19 chickens. Well, I guess that's not too bad, really. We might need to ramp things up a bit more if we want enough feathers for bows, though. Missed a good chunk of yesterday. What all went down? I don't know what you missed. It's hard for me to know what you missed. And I mean, the recordings will be going up this week, so... Does anyone know why Minecraft is $35 online but $25 in Coles? I don't know, man. Oh, jeez. That Enderman did not like the rain. So the other thing I did was I took what we did in the zombie farm in the stream yesterday and kind of fancied it up a little bit. It's still not the permanent zombie farm because once we get the aquatic update part 2, we'll be getting drowned. And I'll be converting this across into a drowned-producing zombie farm, because then I'll have a chance to get Nautilus shells. Because as I found out in the Minecraft official stream this morning, I asked them, I said, hey, when you drown a regular zombie from a spawner, will it have a chance to spawn in as a drowned holding a Nautilus shell? Because that's one of the rare items they can hold. And so they tested it live on stream for me. They said, yeah, that's, you know, they sorted it out and put a spawner underwater and tested it out, and apparently, yeah, a regular zombie from a zombie spawner like we have down there, when they get drowned, they kind of respawn, as it were, and they have a chance to get a Nautilus shell, which means we have a Nautilus shell farm as well as an experience farm by the time we do that conversion. So I moved the tube, and I fancied up the top part of the tube. The rest is just still stone. And I made a nice little room down here. So, and a nice little room, and if I can get these guys out of the way, I might be able to show you. There we go, the spawner back there. So, just a basic little floody trap to move them over and elevate them up a little bit and drop them down. I think I'm going to have to rebuild this entire water system. Oops, it isn't in here because once the part 2 aquatic update comes out, all... Why would you fall down, you bastard? All undead mobs sink. So we'll have to do the water elevator a different way. We'll have to use bubble streams and something. Yes, and a trident farm also. But I'm less concerned about trident farm, because once we get a trident, we'll put like mending on it. And the special, you know, channeling and loyalty things, and we won't ever have to worry about another trident ever again. But it's the Nautilus shells that I'm concerned about, because if we have an unlimited supply of those, it makes it very easy to make a bunch of conduits, as long as we can find enough Hearts of the Sea. But you need more Nautilus shells than you do Hearts of the Sea, so... Yeah, there's that zombie dying back there. Occasionally the adults get trapped on the trap that I made for the baby zombies, and occasionally the baby zombies make it through here, so... Not a particularly well-designed farm, but it's good enough for now to get us levels. As you can see, I'm back up to 24 levels. We're down to like 3, I think, when we left the stream last night. And... yeah, we're getting some zombie flesh. Oh, and even the occasional bit of iron. Alright, we can melt down this for gold as well. I keep forgetting you can do that now. In fact, we should put a furnace down here so we can sort of get that running while we're sitting down here for levels or something. In the meantime, we'll take those with us right now. But yeah, so basic XP farm, up and running. Zombie flesh for trades, blah 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 blah. You need 2 tridents? Right, yeah, because channeling and Riptide don't work on the same trident, just like you can't get Infinity and... Infinity and Mending on the same bow. That kind of deal. Yeah, it's all good. How the AI ever gotten from a zombie farm is rotten flesh. If you manually kill the zombies, you get loot. If you automatically kill the zombies, you usually don't get much loot at all. You just get the flesh, occasionally bits of armor. But to get the things like the nuggets and ingots and stuff like that, you have to manually kill them. They don't drop those if you auto kill them.
Oh boy! Oh, hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy!
Thank you very much, Tyler1313. Matt, did you make that username when Star Wars 1313 was going to be a thing? Are you upset, as I am, that EA, when they took over Lucas Games, they just say shit canned it? Or are you really old and that's the year you were born? Or are you doubly unlucky in life? That's why you put 213. So either way, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Chat room, will you join me in smashing some love around for the sub? Thank you ever so much. Bing boom. Groovy. How are we doing for iron? Doing pretty good. Used a little bit last night making the hoppers for the chicken farm. But we're doing pretty good. What have we got?
Hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy!
It's not just me, right? That's extra loud today.
Surprise asterisk 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 12 Mont HSXD.
I swear to God, I didn't change anything about that sub alert, but somehow today it's much louder. It's so weird the way it does that. Skullkid Ray! As my voice falls away. Thank you very much for your Prime sub as well. That makes it 12 months in a row. 1 year. Next month we get a baker's dozen. My favorite kind of dozen. Thank you very much for that. Not only is Skullkid Ray means subscribe for 12 months, but incredibly strong supporter of the stream as well. So, I don't know. Triple love in the chat for Skullkid, I think. Alright. Oh, we just... that took us over a stack of gold, by the way, too. That's nice. Because we will be needing some powered rails quite soon, because we're going to start doing some automated farming and collecting and stuff like that. We need power rails to send carts back and forth and such, so that's good. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see, what else? I think we're pretty good there. Alright, nighttime, so let's hit our sleep button. Because we are once again in a single dual player world. I have the little command block so I don't have to sleep in a bed with both the characters who are logged in at the moment. Just for a little bit of quality of life thing. There's my little Switch player over there. Keeping the world alive while I play on the Windows 10 with my mouse and keyboard. Did you just incredibly disruptive to the stream? Got a little bit of new music today too. All still from Technovax, like we have been using. But I went through this morning and downloaded a fistful of new tracks to jazz things up a bit. So if you hear new stuff, that's why. Star Wars game's good again? Yeah. Actually, where's my... Man, what's up with my voice today? It was fine. Well, I was about to say it was fine this morning, but I've just realized the words I'm saying right now are literally the first time I've opened my mouth to say a word all day. I haven't said anything to anybody this morning. I've been silent Nate. Oh, except for the screech I made in the shower this morning because the hot water was way too hot. There's no real point doing that, is there? Pumpkins is just going to squish it again. Speaking of which, though. Let's grab some of these. Can we melt these down in inventory? We can. There we go. Oops, daisy. Clumsy today. Yeah. That'll do, I guess, until we make a proper fun. Don't be a dick in my stream. That's the one rule we have. Don't be a dick. If you can't cope with that rule, goodbye. Okay, what should we do first today? How can I build about the wheat farms? We've got enough wheat for now. Don't know what I want to do. I guess we should start work on the kelp farms, because that's going to be our fuel farm, our biofuel, our inexhaustible fuel supply. So, what we're going to do is kind of replicate this design here a bunch of times. Over here somewhere. Probably across this space here. So I think the first thing we should do is lay down a sort of border. A bit like we did with the chicken farm over here. Although I'm not sure I want to use these materials as an ongoing build thing. This was just temporary because it was what I had. I know what we should do first. Let's go get a buttload of sand so we can start making some concrete. Because I feel like I want to build in concrete again because I love concrete, but we'll do different colours this time to the old world. So, I feel like we should go way over there. There's some sandy islands out that way. Or, before we go get some sand... should we go on an aquatic adventure? Because we got the new, we got the respiration Acro Affinity helmet, and we got the Depth Strider boots there. We could just go for a swim out that way and see what we can find. See if we can find some sunken... Oh, no, yeah, okay. So before we do the seaweed farm thing, I want to go on a swim and see if we can find some treasure. Before we do that, we should make some new basic iron armor. Or check on our diamond supply, see if we have enough for chest armor yet. Definitely do need to check out the rest of yesterday's stream. You can farm camp, you sure can. Sure can. We got 14 diamonds. I'm going to wait for a few more diamonds to hit us before we start with the iron armor. So just a cheaper set of replacements. Iron thingies. And what do we got? So we got 25 levels. Let's give him a little bit of enchant. Why not give him a little bit of enchant? Fire protection, projectile. Projectile we're going to go for. Save us from skellies. Oh, and thorns too. Haha! F you. Thorns, blast protection. I'm going to go the max thorns. Oh, we just got thorns. Oh well. Now at least when enemies attack us, they take damage too. Ha ha ha. Zerp. Zerp. Nope. I might as well throw these in here. See if we can recoup a little bit of iron. Just go to school today for the summer. Oh, school holidays. I guess if it's school holidays, the Minecraft streams might be a little more popular going forward. What has Minecraft come to? What do you mean?
Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes.
Not going
Take
anywhere.
some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes.
Bacon pancakes. Marking the
You
top
can start by giving me a grave.
You got it, Skull Kid. Where are we going to put your grave? I'm going to put your grave either here or... No, I'm going to put it here. It's got to be near the entrance because you tend to do this frequently, so I'm not going to put it too far away. I want to make it easy to reach. You can go right there. Zerp. Alright, so if you're new around these parts, what we're doing here is everyone who tips $5 and more gets their own gravesite, a little place of permanence in the world. We also folded it, we did this gimmick in the last world, we're doing this again in this world, but we've got little critter faces we can put on the graves too for the bits, so we can reward those people too properly. Skull Kid Ray. Oh, like I said. Well, thank you very much. I keep forgetting I can't. The animation for the squat is slowed down from this perspective, so maybe I'll do this. Thank you. I'd have to change my view every time I try and do the bow for the thank you very much thing. Let me get that off the screen. Sorry about that. Left that on too long. I wish I could have a grave, but I still can't donate. Are you? Yeah, I mean, you can do the depending on where you are in the world, you can do the watch adds your bits things and gradually build up a supply of bits that way. Yeah, if you click on the bit, the cheer icon, the bit icon in the chat, it should give you the option. It'll have a little button, watch ads to get bits or something. It'll say. It's not available in all areas, and it's not always available at all times because it depends on which advertisers buy ad space for that. Sometimes there's not enough add space to go around, so they don't do it. But it is a way to get a few free bits. Hello, Bailey. How you doing? This right here, Enderman. We're going to go collect sand later anyway, so I'll take that with me. Wouldn't that be interesting if you could like train an Enderman to go collect sand?
Hi, I'm Mr. Booby Buyer. I'll buy those boobies for 25 schmeckles.
One grave coming up.
I guess we're not going on our aquatic adventure yet. They're going to be one of those mornings. It'd be cool if you could train an Enderman to bring you certain types of blocks. Like they could just like go out in the world and fetch sand for you. Alright, who was that? Star Sapphire Queen. Oh, looks like someone donated in your honor. How lovely of them. What do we got there? $5 grave, lapis straight off the bat. Boom. Alright, let's go find a spot for you. Again, I'm just trying to spread the... Here we go. Do we have... Got a few there, got a few there. We can put you there. Let's put you up here a little bit. Let's get you a nice view. Maybe this one. I think this one, right here on the edge. Nice pretty view for Star Sapphire. Boom! It's nice, actually, to not have to reach for the keyboard every time I need to do one of these graves as well, like we did with the old Switch World. Star underscore SAPPHIRE, right? And I think we're going to have to go to the next line for that. Queeze, not queeze. Queen. Star Sapphire Queef. Oh, God. Both. Thank you very much. With the slow bob. Boom, boom. We have some lovely people in this community. Just doing nice things for people for no other reason than to be nice. Boing, boing. Alright, let's go take a nap, and then we'll go set out on the aquatic adventure and see if we can find some treasure. Ooh, maybe I should take some fish with me to try and feed some dolphins. See if they can lead us to some treasure. Because I've got a bunch of fish sitting in that fish farm.
Hi, I'm Mr. Booby Buyer. I'll buy those boobies for 25 schmeckles.
Why not?
One more time. For the old world. Okay, I'm done for now. P.
The old world. Is that an actual username, or are you just, or is that someone mock donating in tribute to the old world? I don't know whether that's a lurker or not. I kind of suspect it's Skull Kid, though. I can know for sure if I check my email. I can see the email address of the person who did it. All right, where shall we put the tribute for the old world? I think by the shoreline, maybe, right here. Maybe on the other side, down this little open. Oh wait, no, there's a grave all on its own. Here we go. We'll use this one. Just a standing tribute to the old world. R.I.P. the old world. Thank you, mysterious stranger. You can farm fish. No, sorry. I might have said fish farm. What I meant was my fishing spot. I manually farmed up a bunch of stuff for a few hours the other day while I was watching some other people stream and stuff. Because I was kind of done with the day and I just didn't want to do anything, so I just sort of sat there mindlessly Minecraft fishing while I watched some friends do their stream thing. How many tippers have there been so far? I think maybe about 8 or 10 individual tippers so far. Next time we're back in the graveyard, ask me again, we'll count the graves. Nope. I had a 50-50 chance of remembering which box I put the fish in, and I failed. There we go. So yeah, I spent a few hours sort of manually fishing, and we dug up a bunch of cool stuff, including some enchantment books, which I've already used, some of the cool ones. But yeah, I mean, we're going to be good for Water breathing potion. Oh, that's what we should have done with our new potions. Water breathing. That's pufferfish, right? Someone remind me. Pufferfish is water breathing. Pretty sure it is. I didn't do it. Nobody saw me do it. You can't prove a thing. I had a T-shirt that had that on it once when I was a kid. I think it was Bart Simpson, right? Bart Simpson T-shirt, little speech bubble. I didn't do it. Nobody saw me do it. You can't prove a thing. Let's see here. Which is it? Redstone or glowstone to extend the period of effect. One makes it more potent. One does the other thing. I can never remember which is which. This might. I mean, we got our extra breathing from our enchantments on the armor, but it can never hurt to have this if we need to spend a bit more time underwater. And we got plenty of puffers to go around now, so. All right, there we go. 3 minutes of water breathing. So which one which one makes it last longer? Giggity. Which is the Viagra dust? It's redstone's. I believe Pookie. Pookie's always right. Pookie's got my back. I meant how many tips in the 5 minutes I was away? I guess technically like 4? 2. Oh, 8 minutes straight away. That's nice. There we go. 3 8-minute potions of water breathing. Of water breathing. I'll whack one of those in the hotbar. Hey, Lone Wolf. So I'm trying to read chat and close the door at the same time. Oh, here we go again. Rain. I might try and sleep this rain away so I can just... Otherwise I won't be able to see more than like 6 chunks ahead of me. So we will sleep with this character. It will switch over to my Switch character. I said we'll switch over to the Switch. Hello, Stream Deck. Thank you. Can only sleep at night. Okay. And I just broke my bed. Oops. Fuck. I have to put a new bed back. Where's the damn bed? There it is. Red bed. Traditional bed. Alright then. Thank you, old duck, for the 10 bits! Stream going pretty good so far. I'm already having fun. We haven't got a thing done. I'm having fun. Assuming you've seen Sherlock based on the GIF in one of your latest tweets. Of course I've seen Sherlock. Look at me. I look like the kind of guy who would not watch Sherlock. I think there's a swamp out this way too, if I remember correctly. We should find the swamp so we can get some slime for some sticky pistons and such. We're going to need that sooner or later. Oh, jeez. Dolphin bunched me. Okay, 10 bits, thank you. I wonder if the visibility drop affects underwater as well when it's raining. It shouldn't, but you never know with the game code. Wait, oh! I went straight to one! Actually, let's catch our breath properly. wonder if there's any treasure in these. Hopefully there is. There's not always. Like igloos, they can sometimes spawn without treasure. Did you turn off profanity and text-to-speech? They haven't changed it since I first started it, no. So if something's changed about that, they might have changed it for me. You know, with a new upcoming flying mob, I suspect an old party song with a good advice, don't mind at night. Well, it depends on when you last slept. Slept. As long as you've slept within the last 3 Minecraft days, those guys don't hurt you. No chest in this one, apparently. Let's go ahead and do one of these. Nope. Okay. Magma cube, although that one's not making any bubbles. No chest in this one either, by the looks of things. What's that? What's another magma cube? That one's making bubbles. Alright, so no treasure for us apparently. Is there any of those bits? Oh no, there's some more down here. Here we go. No chest there. No chest on that one. Well, that's upsetting. First ruins we find, and they're useless ruins. Alright then. See if we can get our bearings. My bubbles. No, bubbles absolutely have been added yet. Oh shit. Can't see the sun, don't know which direction I'm facing. What's that over there? Oh, it's just the things. Alright, dolphins, your turn. Oh, do you not like this type of fish? I can't seem to feed the dolphins. Is dolphin feeding not in this yet? That bums me out. When do you reckon tech tubers such as Linus, Bitbit, and Unbox Therapy? I mean, like some of them, but how much the other guys? I'm not going to shit talk. If you like him, you like him. If you don't like him, you don't like him. Biome change. Thought it was any fish you could feed salmon. Yeah, so did I. But it might not be in here yet, or it might be bugged, or maybe this is a specific kind of fish. I don't know. Thank you, Lone Wolf, for the 10 biddies. Actually, let's go see my swimming animation. What's this? Just a little coral reef. Haven't seen any shipwrecks either yet. Ooh, we should zerp. We should collect some of these. No, come back. I have to try and mine those from above so we get the drops without them floating away. Nope. This whole floating dropped item thing is a little bit of a pain in the ass when you're just trying to harvest those things. Are those corals are dead, question mark? Yeah, it looks like they might be, actually. No, there's just purple. It's just dark, that's all. I just tried to put down a torch underwater. I'm a dum-dum. Ooh. Yeah. That was less exciting than I anticipated. Oh no, I thought it led back out again. Now I'm fucked. Trying to dig back out again. I can't see where am I? This. Oh, here we go. Go back out again. This underwater cave thing is going to be fun once we get permanent water breathing. Or sort of maximize it at least with the... Oh shit. Shit. Let's try digging up again. Let's see what I'm doing. Where am I? Oh, Jesus Christ. This is miserable. I can't see anything to put anything down. Don't know if I'm upside down or right side up. Let's try this. Oh, hey, I saw something. So I'm still facing up if I go this way. Might help if I use the right tool, right? I can't put the fucking thing down anywhere. Can't put a torch anywhere. Jesus! This is a nightmare. Damn it. Why can't I dig up? I can't find my way out. It sounds like I'm splashing around, but I can't put it... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, I can't put a torch... That's the first time I've tried to put a torch down. It's actually fucking worked. Right. Now we're getting somewhere. Man, this underwater cave thing is a... We need to find a better technique. There we go, finally. Just in time for breath as well. Whew. No idea whether it's the same coral reef we tried to go under, or how far away we went, or which direction we went, but okay. At least there's no drowned in this version yet. It's a blessing in disguise. Z's light! Thank you, Lone Wolf, for the bits. Oh. Land ho! What'd you call me? That new bow's awesome. Just one shot killed that skilly. Alright. Where are we? I hereby claim this island in the name of Bob. What's that down there? Squid. Loot pants. I can't wait for this rain to stop so I can try and find out where I am. See if I can see any other landmass. Find a direction to go in. Something. Anything. Pardon me. Oh. I thought I saw like a fence down there, but it's just a particularly straight line of seagrass. I thought I might have found a shipwreck. Oh, jeez. That scared the shit out of me. It was right in my left ear. Little panic splash the B button there as well. Got all distracted. Forgot how dangerous it was right here. The only spawn spot for miles. Actually. Zombie shield! Right, as I was saying, if this island is as isolated as it seems in the rain, might be a good place to just make a spawner. The rate's obviously pretty good. I mean, it's daytime now, but... Hey, the rain's stopping. Awesome. Oh, no. There we go. It's not the only island around. Alright, let's get some surveillance going here. Oh, more land over there too. Don't see anything particularly of interest. Tell you what would be also good if we could find an ocean monument. Alright. Nothing too spectacular going on around here. Where shall we go? Tiny island over there. I feel like this way is the way to go. We'll find out what that landmass over there is about. Sea pickle, give me your swimming strength. Although sea pickles don't really swim, do they? Ooh, what have we here? Little swampy poos. Jeez, that dolphin ended up right out of the water there. Alright. Could do a little slime hunting around here. I don't really need to harvest any vines. Vines are super easy to come by in Bedrock because they just spawn on the sides of trees sometimes. We will take that though. Oh, that's the other thing we need a swamp for, isn't it? Blue dye. Or light blue dye, as it were. Not seeing any witch huts. Baby pig! Baby pig! Cutie. Didn't realize there's slime rancher. I said slime hunting, not slime ranching. Give me all of the mushrooms. Baby's head is disproportionate. All baby's heads are disproportionate. So it makes him look cute. Big head, chubby cheeks, big eyes. Classic baby. Which is a trait shared by no coincidence at all between babies and cartoon characters like Porky Pig, Bugs Bunny. Big eyes, chubby cheeks. That's how they make those characters look cute. Ah, there's some more flowers over there. Still want to talk about Blunty. Dayo Japanese Kid, hello there. Sorry I missed your little hello there in chat. How you doing? Did I get any... I did get a few bones from those skillies. We should bone meal up some more blue flowers while we can. Don't know when we'll be back again. Zerp, 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 zerp. What do we get? Not so bad. Should write down the chords for a flower farm. Yeah, there is, I'm pretty sure, a swamp closer to base we could use. But I am going to take a screenshot anyway, just in case. Let's do that. Pop a screeny. Thank you, Extreme Game Dinner, for all the bits. I said pop a screeny, please. Hello. There we go. Thank you, NVIDIA. I am feeling better today, thank you, yeah. I'm in a much better mood. A much better emotional frame than I was the entirety of this week. I'm pretty sure yesterday's stream had a lot to do with it. Glad I streamed yesterday. Brown sheep! The rarest of all the sheep. Well, except for pink. You're very rare. Hi. Boop. Didn't even give me his block. Oh no, we did give me the wool. Let's... Is that the island we came from, or... We're all turned around again. Either way, looks like there's a big bucket of sand over there. We should just go collect that. What was that over there I just saw? This thing. What's all this about? Unusually geometric shape. Just a bit of weird gen, I think. Just a bit of weird world gen. That's the trick to the structure hunting underwater, though. Look for unusually geometric shapes. Do that sheep like the hunters did to dodos. The Portuguese. They didn't hunt them because they were rare, they hunted them because they were the only major food source on the island they landed on. Here we go, some of this coral is dead. Interesting. I wonder if that's deliberate or it's a bug. Because IRL, you know, coral does die off in its stack sometimes. This other stuff grows over it, all that kind of crap. A weird world gen there too. Ooh, cave. Yeah, let's not make the same mistake again. Underwater caves scare me now. Alright, what are we dealing with up here? That tree form. The shape of those trees over there looks a bit like a dog or something. Alright, let's spend a few seconds gathering up some of this sand. Thinking bug, haven't seen that in Java. Maybe they just haven't put it in Java yet. Seems a weird thing to do though. I'm kind of proud of their coral. Don't know why they would spawn it in dead, so... Probably just some weird bug about how the water pockets are calculated as the world spawns. Alright, how much inventory have we got? We should get rid of those silk, get rid of those seeds, we don't really need those. Get all the flesh we could use. That I've got plenty of. Brown wool. Throw it away if we don't need it, I suppose. We get rid of the fish if we need to. Probably get rid of the glass bottle as well. Look out. Nighttime approaches. What's that? Don't think there was anything. I think there was just a weird looking tree. We're not all that far from... Oh, yes we are. I was going to say, we're not all that far from home, but I was looking at the wrong coordinate. 1285. That's a fair way in one direction. I wonder if the alerts went out properly today. few regulars missing from chat today, I think. Also, what's up with the mob spawning? There's one over there. You get the email? That's a good start. Hands up in chat. Who relies on the emails for alerts, and who has the phone application ping them with an alert? I do both, just in case one is not working. But it seems like if one works, they both work. Don't think we've got notifications. Is it us? Tyler got the notification. Okay. Oh. Maybe some of the regulars are just busy. Dragon says both. I got both as stream game now. Yeah, fair enough. So I guess it did work. Got annoyed because I was getting so many emails, so I just have app notifying me. Oh yeah, I guess it depends on how many people you follow and such. How often they stream and all that kind of crap. How annoying it gets with the notifications. How we doing? We still got room for more. That Scully wants to come over, say hi. I can get up on the shoreline though. You see his head bobbing up and down over there. Apparently I have mobile notifications turned on, but I've not received any. Ah, that's interesting. Can you only have email for certain streamers? I have no idea. I don't know whether you can do that individually. That'd be a nice feature though, wouldn't it? Could be quite handy for controlling how much noise your various devices make. How's my shovel doing? Not too bad. Speaking of emails, I just got one. Where's that Scully gun? I can hear him now. So, who has pre-ordered Fallout 76? And who has got their beta code yet? Because I got mine yesterday. And I've pre-ordered the standard PC edition from EB Games, with the idea that if I really like the beta, I'll upgrade my pre-order to the Tricentennial edition, so I get the extra cosmetic bonuses of the special armor and stuff like that. And the weapon skin or whatever it is. Is the same for concrete? Sure is! Love me that concrete. Also glass. We're going to need a lot of glass sooner or later as well, because we're gonna build underwater. We're gonna build a little underwater city. I think most of my farms and such will be over water. Although once we start building underwater, we might build fancier versions of the farms underwater in big sort of domes or something. Or I think maybe the underwater part will just be sort of a an underwater village. I'll just chuck some villages down there to populate it, and it'll just be an aesthetic thing to look cool to wander around in. Haven't decided exactly what we're going to do yet, but I do know, obviously, because we're in the Update Aquatic, and we can build underwater now, without sort of weird air gaps and crap like that, we are, of course, going to build some cool stuff underwater. That might be my inventory. We don't need the raw mutton. Been pretty lucky about these mobs so far. None of them has found their way to me. No interest in Fallout 76? Really? At all? Not a Fallout person, or you just don't like the concept of Fallout being a dumbed down online survival game compared to the incredibly deep RPG it grew out of? Not an FPS fan, my usual role in such games is the target price. Well, you don't have to play Fallout in first person. You can play third person. At least you can in Fallout 4. I can't see any reason why they wouldn't include that in this one as well. I guess we could do without the mushrooms if we want to take another stack. We could throw away the fish too, they're no good to us right now. Got plenty of those at home anyway. And the dolphins don't want it right now. So, get rid of the fish, get rid of the single bit of dirt. I'll keep the mushrooms if I can. I don't think we need them for anything in particular, but... I much prefer fun. Yeah, we all know you prefer Final Fantasy Star. Hoping for Fallout 4 to be announced for Switch at E3. I wasn't expecting Fallout 4 for Switch, quite honestly. But I was kind of expecting, and still am to some extent, expecting a Fallout 3 / and/or New Vegas port for the Switch. Because the 10th anniversary is coming up for that in October. In October it'll be 10 years since Fallout 3 launched. And so if they were going to do sort of an anniversary edition of it or something, it's easy to imagine the Switch would be a real good place for it. Oh yes, I could also put my arrows in my offhand, thank you, for a little bit of extra inventory space. I always forget that little tip. Also, I once more forgot to make a ender chest. Although I only have one, I think I only have one ender pearl right now. I guess we could throw away the gunpowder. I don't really. Oh, jeez. That was close. He could have taken me out. I was pretty low on health there. Wasn't even paying attention. I'll take your arrow, thank you very much. But yeah, I still kind of suspect we may very well get Fallout 3 on the Switch. And I think the reason, like, if it's coming, I think the reason they haven't announced it at E3 is because they don't want to distract from the hype of 76, or the hype they're trying to build around 76. The community's a little bit aggressive right now, but don't like change. We'll see how it all pans out. I don't really need the brown ball. It'd be cool if having arrows in the offhand made pulling the bow faster. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Certainly doesn't. Looks like we're basically full up here. That'll be my last stack. I don't really want to give away any more stuff. Alright, so I guess we'll make our way home. Probably have to death report because I have no clue where I am. Well, we should take a little squiz around before we do anything. You might come across something cool we want to come back to. I would be happy with any of Bethesda Fallout games on the Switch. I think the original ones would be quite at home there as well, although I don't know how well they hold up these days, really. was watching someone stream the original Fallout game the other day for like half an hour. Poor old thing looked pretty janky. For me, it's less about change and more about Ark /Rush / Conan Exiles or exist. Well, here's the thing about those games. Ark has such a wonderful, has such a wonderful amount of world building already done. With Ark and Conan and Rust, there's either no world building, it's just like a playground to be in, or they've had to start from scratch with the world building. With Fallout, it's already a rich, lore-filled world to explore. And I kind of like that about it. A bit more weird. Yeah. There might be something up with the world gen. Keep coming across these oddly... I mean, this is almost exactly the same as the one we found underwater, isn't it? Is it? Is this? Wait, is this a chunk? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it's not even a complete chunk. We have another mouse. Yeah. I mean, you can play this. Ooh, what did I just see over there? Is it a tree? I think that might be a tree. Yeah, you can play games like the original Fallout with thumbsticks. It's not as good. Not nearly as good, but you can. Hey, X-Horse, how you doing? Oh, I've never seen that before. Just a mushroom growing on a fallen tree. I mean, it makes perfect sense. Surprised I don't see it more often, but nice touch. I think we might sacrifice the mushrooms to take some of these back with us. We don't need that many. Once we get some bone meal happening, we can make as many of that as we need. Well, if we're going to take up an entire inventory slot for it, we might as well take a few. Also, I'll sacrifice something if we can find some dark oak, which I think I might have just found over there. Because we do still need some dark oak saplings. I'll give up a stack of sand for that pretty easily. Sand's not hard to find, but turns out dark oak is a little bit hard to find in this world. Another baby pig! What's with all these orphan piggy babies? Well, I say all. 2. What's with these 2 orphan piggy babies? Maybe it's the same one, he's following me around. More weird world gen. Check this out. I wonder if that's just another big, massive chunk of gravel. How deep does that go? Is this... I don't know whether this is just standard Bedrock stuff, or... The updated Aquatic did some weird things with existing world gen because of the way they had to fold in some other stuff. But yeah, chunks of this map are a little bit weird. Wonder what happens if your world becomes bigger than the save file, the switch, since it's an infinite world. Well, that's the thing, that the new code base gives them, you know, they've rewritten how saves work. It's entirely different, so it's much more efficient. So I don't know whether it's ever going to be a problem. And if it is, they might have built in some way to do, you know, spread one world across 2 save files essentially, or something like that. Yeah, there's just no dark oak in here. Oh, wait. Is that dark oak over there? It's a big tree. Looks like a regular oak tree, though. Yeah, none of this is dark. I think this might be the good direction to head in. Whoops, daisy. Yeah, it's all regular oak. Baby sheep. This world is full of baby animals. Peach hen is lost, another used water is wet. Ooh, there might be more of those purple flowers over there. Remember both the X and Z coordinates? Yeah, I still haven't written them down, have I? I'm gonna manually write those down. Right, I don't have any post-it notes or anything. Can't even remember the last time I used a post-it note. Bunny! Bunny, 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 bunny. Bunny, bunny, bunny. Bunny, 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 bunny. Bunny, 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 bunny. Bunny, bunny, bunny. Bunny, 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 bunny. No rabbit's foot. Damn it. And shocked reactions from chat in 3, 2, 1. Hail for gaming, thank you for the host. How you doing today? More bunny. Bunny, 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 bunny. Bunny, 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 bunny. Hey! Hello, rabbit's foot. I will sacrifice gunpowder for a rabbit's foot. Oh! Jesus wept in the Sunday school. Who was that? Xbox coming in with 1,000 biddies. That scared the absolute bejeebus out of me. Oh, where's my RIP headphone remote? There it is, right there. Morning, guys. Who's sleepy? Ooh, nice flower biome over here, though. I'll take a screenshot of those cowards. Whew. Fucking heart palpitations right there. Crikey almighty. Alright, now, we have to go home. You have to go home to put a, wait, what does 1,000 bits get you? Get you a creeper face on your gravesite. You have to go home and put a creeper face. So, who remember my coordinates? What did we do? We're positives there. Didn't someone post them a second ago in chat? I accidentally threw down my sword then, didn't I? Oops, daisy. I need to move my drop key away from Y. I've got T and Y next to each other. Skull Kid Races 250 by 67. That sounds about right. That's a long way though. And it's getting dark. So we have to go that way until we get to 67. I'm going to try and find my way back home the hard way. Death ports are a bit too cheap sometimes. Got you playing in the car. Damn it, drove off the road. Oh, Jesus, sorry. Piss off. birth X is 0 in the hundreds. Yeah, it's around about there somewhere. It usually is. I mean, we started to build the base near spawn, and spawn usually is within 200-ish of 0, 0. Oh, jeez. What text pack? I'm using Fateful 32, which you can't normally use on the Switch because it's not part of the marketplace, or at least I don't think it is. It wasn't last time I checked for it. So what I'm doing, this game is running on the Switch, but I'm hosting it on the Switch, and I've joined it via LAN multiplayer with my Windows 10 edition, which means I can use my mouse and keyboard to stream with, which is just a lot nicer to play Minecraft with than thumbsticks. But it also means I can use sort of third-party texture packs and shit like that. I can even run a shader if I wanted to, because Windows 10 and sort of Android version as well can use community-made shaders. I don't have the shader turned on at the moment, but I can. I do have it installed. Alright, how are we doing? We're about halfway there on the one coordinate, on the Y. So I think we can do this. This shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, should I flip my zip, 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 zip. Ooh. Hello, biome with lots of ferns for some reason, or whatever those things are called. Maybe across this way. I was going to jump that for a second, then I thought, nah, maybe not. Oh, jeez. I was waiting for that. TSM Snipper, thank you for the host. Have you heard of Next Up Hero? I have not, no. What is that? Name of a game? A movie? Sorry, it's tough to keep an eye on chat when I'm trying to keep on the move, to keep out of our mobs, and also not fall down a cavern. Oh. And also not get turned around. I saw him. I saw him. He saw me. The water, wouldn't I? And a tiger. That was yeah. I couldn't remember the name of the damn biome. Tiger. Birdie. Who knows that movie reference? Odd arrangement over there. Tell you what, flower biomes aren't that rare in Bedrock, are they? I've hunted for days looking for them in Java before, but this is like the third or fourth flower biome we've come across. Just blindly wandering. Ooh, there we go. Another. Wait, I think I know that mesa. That looks like that little mesa we found the other. Oh, maybe this might be the original flower biome we found. Also, I've gone too far on one coordinate. But that means we should go this way now for counting down. Yep. Okay. Game essentially a twin stick shooter. I do like the twin stick shooters. Compounded with Dark Souls-esque fields, unique. Sounds a lot like Enter the Gungeon. That's a roguelike twin stick shooter kind of thingy. The low spawn rates from mobs is a blessing and a curse in Bedrock, isn't it? Try and journey like this at night time in Java, you just get your ass handed to you constantly. Here, it's not so bad. Get up. Tell you what though, I really would like to find a dark oak tree somewhere in this world. Just one. Just got nothing but regular oaks. And birch everywhere. Oak and birch, oak and birch, oak and birch. Yet another flower biome. I know, Into the Gungeon. I like that. More cartoony and cute. I got a dev key, so lol, it's on Steam. Ah, okay. It's also free weekend on stream if you get a few moments to give it a try. And it's in 2 days. Alright. What was the name of it again? Don't be a hero, or? Next up, hero. Okay. Yeah, just shoot me a link on Twitter or something. Or just, you know, tell me the name of it on Twitter. I can find it myself easy enough. I just don't need to forget the name. And you know I will. Alright, we shouldn't be too far away from home at this point. Another couple of minutes in this direction, and we should be cool. Extreme, yeah, Extreme Game. Sorry, I got the movie reference. Extreme Game DNA, got it. Kung Pao. God damn it, I love that movie. So fucking funny. I think it scared the egg out of that chicken. You saw me stomping towards it with my sword. Seriously though, enough with the birch and oak. Give me some dark oak. Give me a jungle. Give me... anything. Ooh. What's that poking out of the water over there? Is that the top end of a coral? It's a sunken ship. It's my sunken ship. This is spawn. Right here. Got all excited there for a second. I thought I found a sunken ship. That's the one I built. I think. Looked a lot like the one I built. Which means home is just over this hill. There it is. Hooray, we found our way back home. We were not even close to the direction I thought we were in. I thought we were going to come at this place from the other side. I was completely turned around. So we set off in that direction. Somehow we ended up way over there. Weird. Right there. We have to go dump off some items, otherwise I won't have any inventory space to actually get the thing out for the graveyard I need. For X-Force's face grave thing. Oh, the repair fence is still there. There we go. I was just leaving it up there long enough for the ringing to stop in my ears, that's all. Alrighty, beautiful. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more stacks of sand and we would have been almost full chest right there. Alrighty. Oh, we had some of that already. Damn. I bet they'll give up to... Oh well, whatever. We did add the orchids though. And a rabbit's foot for potion making. I guess we'll put that in there for some reason. We will stash the water breathing potions in here. Okie dokie. Let's go get X-Force sorted. Now you don't have a gravesite already yet, do you? I don't remember typing your name out yet. Or maybe I did. Remind me. Actually, we'll take this out of the offhand now. Hello, Kelly-chan. How you doing? What we got here? That's a Nero. Skull Kid. Paul. Jasper. Gems. Jam Fig. That's Star Sapphire right there. 3 Mush. Wake. And Old World. So no, I guess that's a no. So, to give your face something to sit on, I'm going to have to grab a blown block. A blown block? A bone block. And I'm after a creeper face. Zerp, like that. Alrighty, where are we going to put you? I feel like you can go here. Next to Jams, why not? Boink. Skdoink. Is a creeper face bigger than a zombie face? Seems bigger. Don't think it is. Alright, rest in pepperonis. Make sure we do this right. EXV0S. Ba-bam! Thank you very much. That was a long way back just to do that. I thought bone blocks were modded. Nope. Nope, nope. They came in vanilla a couple of updates back. At least 2 years ago, because we were using them in our Java world. Minecraft already changed the UI at least. I mean, you can use the classic UI in this. You can turn that off. But the new recipe book thing just makes it nice and easy to see what you can craft with what you've got on you at the moment, all that kind of stuff. It's especially useful when you're playing with a controller, but also just handy when you're doing regular stuff with a mouse and keyboard. What microphone do I use? I'm currently using a Sennheiser Hand Mic Digital. And if you go to my main YouTube channel, you'll find a review of it as well. Alright. Basic trading supplies coming up nicely. Let's see. I think what I want to do now is do a little bit of mining. Hopefully stumble across a skelly spawner or something. So really want a good supply of bones so we can do some proper dye farming. I've played Minecraft in general about 3 years, so it's changed a lot. Oh yeah, the last 3 years of Minecraft has changed. Well, not really changed, but grown, I think is the better word for it. It's grown significantly. It hasn't really changed all that much. I mean, some stuff has changed, obviously, but it's grown as they've added more and more stuff. Alright, so diamonds and skelly spawner are on the want list right here. Actually, I need that shovel probably. Oh, we should probably go make another shovel too. Let's do that now before we get too deep. Yeah, we'll cut a quick mine shaft, and I think then we'll use some of that sand we just brought back to make a bunch. Actually, we should make a bunch of glass now while we're doing that. We should cook up a few stacks of glass right now. So we have the glass we need for the kelp farms. I thought I had 4 furnaces. That should be enough anyway. Right, the reason I came up here. Oops, it easy. Shovel. And we might as well throw an enchant on it. There we go. Unbreaking efficiency. We'll go for unbreaking. That's all we got. Yeah. Oop. Good night. Good morning. Minecraft seems more like an adult-oriented game now. The children that play with the game first released are reaching adulthood. I don't know if that's true. There's still a ton of kids who play. You just have to look at any of the Minecons to see that. I think most people making content around Minecraft are adults these days. Streamers, YouTubers and stuff. I don't think there's a lot of kids turning to Minecraft to make YouTube content. They're all about Fortnite these days, but I'd lay odds that there's still plenty of kids playing this game. Like that. What the? odd lag there. Okay, to use, I'm currently using the Razer Mamba. Wait, Mamba? No, wait. Is it Mamba the mouse or the keyboard? Ornata. The Ornata Chroma, which is Razer's mecha mechanical, or what do they call the bloody thing? Not mecha mechanical, mecha membrane keyboard. It's got a mechanical-like feel, but with shorter keycaps and a very, very quiet action, which I quite like for streaming, because it doesn't make a lot of noise. Nothing kind of irritates me more than seeing a YouTuber, gamer, streamer, and everything they do in the game, all you can hear is the clickety-clack of their mechanical keys. Right. I don't know what to do with a key tester. Like every step, every time they turn around, you see... Just so fucking distracting. But I also quite like the keyboard. It's nice to type on. There's a great feel. I just wish they made a 10 keyless version of it, because my desk is kind of small. I would like a little more real estate, and I don't really use the number pad. Especially not since I got Stream Deck. I used to use the number pad for shortcut keys for, you know, hotkeys for streaming, for scene changes and stuff like that, but since I got the Elgato Stream Deck, I don't need that anymore, so the number keys are officially useless. I occasionally use them when I have to type in my phone number or something to like a shipping information, whatnot. That's about it. Stream Deck, yeah, Stream Deck's amazing. I'm running 2 right now. 3 actually, but the third one is on my VR machine. But I've got 2 hooked up to the whoopsie-daisy. We'll just leave that coal where it is. Put that in the too hard basket. Oh, hello.
Hi, I'm Mr. Booby Buyer. I'll buy those boobies for 25 schmeckles.
Just when I found something interesting too. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, I'm going to have a poke around there once we get back. Right now though, we need to go put a gold block on Extreme Game Dinner's grave. ICQ have the best streaming setup. I know I said it last week about 3D setup, but I mean overall. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way my stream runs and looks. I use just one. Then again, I'm limited to 1 gaming PC and 1 media laptop with no battery. With no battery. Yeah, the way I use 2 Stream Decks is I've got sort of the, you know, the one Stream Deck I've got set up for all my main stuff, scene switching, the microphone muting, all that kind of stuff, just so it's ever present. So I have to go back and forth through folders for it. And the other one I use for going back and forth between sort of bringing up the emoticons or doing the sound effects, things like that. But it's just nice to have twice as many keys facing you at any one moment. And yeah, like I said, I use a third one on the VR.
Hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy!
Crikey, that's so loud today.
Almost a half a year goes by pretty fast.
Tier 1 sub, 5 months. Thank you very much. Get some love on the chat, please. As we grab Lappy there. Now, did you have a grave already? I don't think you have a grave in this world, do you? I need to make a quick way to check. think you do. Give you this one here, maybe. Yes, with bone. Oh, with bone block. Oh, there you are. Hey. Now let's see. How do I want to do this? Do I replace the bone block with the lapis, or do I just put the lapis on top? Maybe just put the lapis on top. That way we always remember that the first part of your grave was a zerp. Was a cheer. From now on in, there's no more need for bone blocks to go up. We can just put them on the existing blocks, unless we run out of space, I guess. Cool. Thank you very much for the resub and for the dono. PC building simulator? Yeah, I'm not really interested in that. No respect. I don't know whether bread's good enough for the respect move. Respect chicken, respect steak. Have a nice ring to them. Respect baguette. Not so much. Save that for later. The glass is still processing. Ooh, what was that? A little progress bar above my mouse for a second there. That was weird. Interesting little glitchy poo. I'd much rather build a PC in real life than the game. Exactly. Like every couple of months, I'm building another PC for one reason or another. Usually, in fact, there's another PC build coming up within the month. I think, depending on how if I can get the case I need. A little mini RTX project I'm working on, and after that, there's another build with another motherboard that I'm making a video about. I think that'll be a full-size one, but I don't know whether that'll be a full-on build project or just a quick build so I can do the video about the motherboard. But yeah, I don't need a PC simulator game because I do the real thing constantly. Thank you very much, Hal, for gaming. 100 bits! Either way, the game is pretty nice. Can't afford to build a PC constantly, so I do it on addicting it. Yeah. I mean, I can see the attraction for some people, but yeah, I don't need it. I just don't need it. I did bring my water with me. Hooray! Why was there a noise of gravel? There might be gravel underneath the lava and it got updated as I did this. Did you guys hear that? That was super weird. I mean, no one else has snuck into my game. Nope. Oh, hello. And yeah, it was a gravel updating thing. Judging by the amount of gravel that's around here. Look at this place. I should probably give myself a hint of which direction I need to go to get back out of here again. Oh wait, where's my fortune axe? Easy. Look to the left. The left of what? Let's see if we can get rid of this water here. Yep, let me up, let me up. That didn't do it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Made it worse. Will you just stop? There we go. Right then. I'm always paranoid to damage the components of a custom build. It's not that I put them in the right place. The cables and placement are usually small when I damage them by touching them. Yeah, I mean, most people like that at first, but you sort of get confident over time with it. The more you do it, not such a big deal. Careful with all this gravel around. It's suffocated pretty easily if we put a torch at the wrong place at the wrong time. It was relevant when I said, well, that's kind of my point. You got to give a little more context in your tweets if you're gonna do. Look at that thing over there. Because you never know when I'm not going to be paying attention to chat at just the right time. Thought I heard skellies. I do hear skellies, but I can't tell where they are. I think they might be on the Switch player, actually. So I don't seem to change direction when I change my direction as far as stereo field goes. Or do they? Shush music. Pretty sure it's the Switch. Is it nighttime? It is not. Yeah, it is not. There he goes. There he goes. Okay, so it's not my cave. Damn it. Use your efficiency on these, please. Idiot. Rats. No diamonds. it's worth trying to get up there. But at least if and when we need more gravel, we know where to find it. I think I lost that one. I guess that does it for that shaft. Probably a bunch of shafts going that way as well. Nate, you might know the answer to this ghoul has led me astray. So far I have two PCs both running Windows 10. One has a 480 SSD with heaps of games on it. If I just swap it into another system, will Windows make me format it, or will it be able to keep the same? No. Windows won't. The only issue you're ever going to run into is moving hard drives between machines is the one with the Windows install on it. If that 480 SSD has a Windows install on it, then if you move that to a new machine, you're going to have to make sure the machine is booting from the right Windows install, like the one it has or the one that belongs on it. Otherwise you wind up with key issues and things like that. But the games themselves, they'll be fine. I do it all the time. Like the machine I'm playing on now, the drive that has the games that came from the previous machine. Games installed, you know, game files on it already. When you install your game launcher, whether it be Steam or Origin or whatever it is, you will just have to point the launcher to that specific directory. It will find all the pre-existing games, or at least it should, and patch them if they need patching, things like that, and you'll be good. Easy peasy. Can't imagine why it was so hard to find that answer on Google though, that's weird. Let's see, do I need to take anything back with me? Okay. The device drivers might be a problem. I mean, if we're only talking about the game installs, they've got nothing to do with device drivers. That's all the Windows install part of the thing. Like I said, if it if you're dealing with a system with only one drive, and that's the one and only drive, and that's the one you need to put Windows on, you should be able to reinstall Windows on that drive without completely formatting it. Might be time to compact some more of this redstone down by the looks of things. Okay. How are we doing on that glass? We're done. Excellent. We'll stash that here. Nope. 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 We'll stash it here for now. Now then, what will be our primary color for gravel? For concrete. I kind of wanted to go blue, but blue's such a hard dye to manage. Okay, black. We don't have any ink sacs yet, and setting up a squid farm is a pain in the ass in Bedrock. Oh wait, does Bedrock have the same rules as the console edition does when it comes to squid spawning? Do you have to be in an ocean biome to spawn squid? Probably. I mean, squid farms are still a pain in the ass. Now I think about it. If you've got the Windows 10 main drive and another PC, and it has the games on, as long as you were to boot from the original, there should still be no problems, and I go 100%. It's not a good idea. Not a good idea. Moving Windows wholesale between two different machines, you will run into issues. Can I make a little lilac concrete? See if I like the look of it. Magenta. Never been to New York, no. Been to the States a bunch of times, but never to that side. It's a bit intense, isn't it? What about that light blue? Gonna go for now. Alright, mate. I'll catch you next time. Hope you had fun. This is what the wiki says about squids in Bedrock. Farming as they randomly spawn in water. Farming them is just a matter of making a large body of water. Most recommended places in deep water. Depth strata is a great enhancement to use on boots, so players who are trying to squid hunt potions of water bathing restoration. Yeah, that doesn't really answer the question, does it? We found out in the console edition you have to be in an ocean biome for squid to spawn. I found that out after 2 failed squid farm attempts in biomes that weren't ocean biome. Ooh, kind of like that. That's a pretty blue, isn't it? Let's go put that near the water, see how it looks. Because that's the whole thing. We're looking for something that complements or suggests an aquatic existence. And you, I'm sick of hearing you rattle about. Oh, you still got me anyway. There's no getting around their aim, is there? You know what? Maybe if we mix it with this blue and polished diorite. That could be a nice little combination. We get some sort of shapes with this and colour with that. I do like it against the dark blue of the water we're dealing with in this biome too. I think it'd be too much if we went for dark blue, it'd all look the same. Squids can spawn at any light level, however, can only spawn in water below Y64. May occasionally spawn in wells and other player-made water sources. Aha! That would suggest that they don't need an ocean biome like they did on the console edition. Let's do this. You know what? I think the polished diorite and sky blue combination is kind of nice. A little bit grottier than the white concrete we were using in the previous world, but maybe that's a good thing. In Bedrock Edition, squids spawn only in ocean and beach. Ah, God damn it. Baby squid? I've never even seen a baby squid. So the problem with squid mechanics like that is it makes them so hard to farm Because if you want good rates, you have to empty out an entire fucking ocean to do it. I hate it. I hate it. Just let them spawn in any deep water. Motherfuckers. Why? I mean, if we go for this blue, we're going to need a lot of bone meal. Because the only way we're going to get this blue is by farming the blue flowers from a swamp. Or making light blue dye from lapis and bone meal. Either way, we need bone meal. Which is my only concern about this at the moment. We don't have a good source of bones. I mean, we could just use temporary blocks like I have here. We can replace this wood with whatever concrete we decide we end up using once we get a good source of bone meal or something. So we can get this up and running, and replacing the structure blocks that we use isn't going to disrupt the farm as we do it. It's only the glass. If we had to replace the glass with something else, that'd do it. So I guess we just work with what we have, or maybe use one of the polished stones for now. This guy see your builds? Yeah, he's not a big fan of the diorite, is he? Alright, how we doing? We got... Yeah, we don't really have even much of it, do we? I think for now we'll use the polished diorite, because that might be what we end up matching against the coloured concrete anyway. Once we get an idea about what we want to do. Bum, bum, bum. So we can go in there for now. So yeah, let's grab some of that. I'll make some more. And yeah, so we need some glass, and we need gravel for it to grow on, and we're gonna need some more hoppers. And we need a few more chests. Let's see. We got that to grow on, that to build on that. We're gonna need buckets of water. I'm gonna need a temporary block to bust away. And I think it's a week. I think we're good. I think we can move on from what we got. How does the farm work anyway? It's going to be clearer as I build it, but I can show you. Hey Swos, welcome back. So, the real trick to this farm is how the water is put down. The water at the bottom there is just a single layer of water that flows this way. This middle layer here, you block off as you put in this top water layer, then you bust out those layers. I mean, it'll make sense as I'm building it, I'll show you, but the point is, as the kelp grows to this layer here, because it's flowing water in this middle layer, it breaks off instantly. Kelp breaks in flowing water. So this is all water sources down the bottom here, so it can grow. This middle layer is flowing, as is the top layer, and the top layer is to help push it over to the collection area. So every time one of these kelps grows one section, it pops off instantly and gets pushed over to the collection system. But there's a very specific way you have to place this water so it works properly. Which reminds me, I need more water buckets. Thank you for the bits. Supposedly going to be 40 degrees this weekend. That's working out. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of toasty. Ooh. What did I do with all those water buckets? Oh, I turned them into lava buckets, that's what I did. How many am I going to need? I'm going to need like at least 6 more. Just to make my life easy. Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm also going to build the kelp farm off the ground a bit, because underneath the kelp farm we're also going to build some... Actually, there's an idea. We need to grab a few... Can I do it from here? I can do it from here with this. No, I can't. We need some furnaces. Because the idea of this mass kelp farm is to make dried kelp, and to make dried kelp blocks, to make fuel. Our biofuel. Our environmentally friendly, replenishable fuel source. Alright, so if we make these share a wall, they only need to be 2 wide. So every one there. If we just do the gap of 1 between them, it should be fine. So let's get rid of these. And if we line it up about here-ish. Alright. And maybe we start it kind of here. That feels reasonable to me. Not sure how many we'll be able to fit in here, but so this needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll call it 12 deep. I'll make it 14 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And that gives us a pretty decent gap between that and the chicken farm. Not so bad. opposite, Izzy. Went a little bit too far there. No one will ever know. Chat room's gone very quiet on me again. Chat room, D-Lurk activates. What are you all doing? Never got a stream, but I've been watching you for years, man. Really love your brother. Well, thank you very much. Hope you enjoy the stream. Kelp is being used for a fuel. Once you harvest the kelp, you dry kelp in a furnace, and it becomes dried kelp. You then use that dried kelp to create a block of kelp, kind of like a hay bale, which you can then use as a fuel source in furnaces. It's actually quite efficient and, of course, completely replenishable. And we're going to fuel the furnaces that dry the kelp with lava buckets, which means, I think Pookie did the math the other day, it means we should be able to do like 1,000 bits of kelp with one lava bucket or something like that, ridiculous like that. So we won't really have to fill those lava buckets up very often. But the, yeah, using kelp like that is apparently quite an efficient way to go. You can also eat kelp, yeah. It's not a very good food source. It's about the same as carrots. It'll do like half a hunk of hunger, and it doesn't do very much saturation, so yeah, sort of constantly eating it. But you can. Like when you're brand new in a survival world, if you can't find a village like we did here, you can sort of dive into the nearest bit of water and collect up a bunch of kelp to keep you alive until you can find some decent food. Easier to find than apples are, anyway. There we go, here's Pooks. 100 bits of kelp with one lava bucket. Oh, it's 100 bits and 1,000. With your 14 lava buckets, it was 1,400 bits of kelp. Right, okay, yeah, that's where I got the big number from. It's delicious. I mean, in the real world, seaweed is nice. At least nori is, the kind of seaweed that the Japanese tend to eat most. It's yummy. Full of good stuff for you too, lots of iron and minerals and shit. Now, let's see here. Probably going to want a double row back here. Let me sort of think this out. Okay, if we do collect. Hey, look, I eyeballed it correctly and everything. Hooray! Well, not quite. It's not symmetrical like that. That's an easy fix, though. I almost eyeballed it correctly. Is this a PC version? Kind of. You're watching the game being run on a Nintendo Switch, but I am logged into that Nintendo Switch world with my Windows 10 version of Minecraft, which I've got mouse and keyboard despite it being on Nintendo Switch. But if what you're actually asking is it Java? No, it's Bedrock. It's a difficult question to answer these days, because there's two different kinds of PC Minecraft. Okay, so Whoops, it is. We don't need some more hoppers, obviously. So go like that. Hoppers will empty to the sorry, the furnaces empty into that. We'll obviously make these double chests as well, but just so I can get sort of this worked out. We might actually have to move that back a bit. I might have mismeasured this, not taking any things into account here. So we can drop the kelp right into the top, or we can do it in the back, or I could... Wait, which side of the furnace do I have to put the hopper on to feed it fuel versus items to be smelted? Because I could also line up a auto fuel line for these things as well. Although if we're using... I guess if we're using lava, that's not going to work because you have to remove the bucket to put more lava in. So maybe we'll just manually fuel these. Zerp. Zerp. And sleep. Fuel this side. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I always forget which way around it goes though. Every time I make any form of super smelter I have to double check that. It never sticks in my brain. I think we'll just manually feed them. I don't think there's any reason to auto fuel them. Maybe we should put in an auto fuel system, because at some point we'll get over surplus and we'll be able to use the kelp to smelt the kelp. And if we start doing that, an auto fill design might be helpful to have already in place. Yeah, let's think about doing that. We could run rails across the top of these. Just have a rail system running back and forth, filling these up with fuel when we get to that point. And then we build the kelp so it drops into there. Don't know whether we're going to need more space for that. Yeah, we might have to do a double hopper. Going to do it like that because we need the space for the minecart, and the kelp will be washed into that there. Yeah, that should work. Alright, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 14 more. Heat wave in Scotland is crazy. Yeah, I've got a mate coming back from Scotland. He's in the air as we speak. He's Scottish. He went home to visit basically for a mate's wedding, I think it was, or a family member's wedding or something like that. Anyway, he went back to Scotland for a wedding, and he was tweeting constantly about over the last couple of days how ridiculous the heat is there at the moment. Toasty in old Scotlandia. Man, we're starting to go through that iron. I It's a concern. But it's okay. 17. We can pop that off. Don't need to be carrying all that. That can go back. Where's that iron we just mined? There it is. We should get that on the go. Okie dokie 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 dokie. Might grab some of this as well. Watch Foxy No-Tail's video about his no-rail super smelter. I have come across Foxy No-Tails before. In my Minecraft poking around, I seem to remember he's quite difficult to listen to. He's got that fake enthusiast voice. Hey guys, today we're going to be doing this, and I'm so excited about doing it. It's super excited, it's amazing. Is that him? Is that the guy? Fucking drive me nuts. Oops, it easy. Forgot to do our squats. What headset are you using? Just noticed you weren't your game ones. Now, I switched to these, not because they're necessarily better, because they're not. These are the Astro A50s. Oh, oops, I missed one. The reason I'm using them is because they're wireless. I got tired of dealing with that cable. So, yeah, once I got this microphone you're hearing me on through now, which is... Okay. That is the Sennheiser Hand Mic Digital. Which I'm now using for this purpose. It means I can't sort of go off mic as easily anymore, but this combination does let me finally be free of the wires that always drove me nuts when I was using the other headset, because obviously the PC's behind me, so the cables have to come from behind me over my, you know, over my legs and across my shoulders and that kind of stuff, and it always bugs me. And I finally got to the point where I just went, you know what, I can deal with an arm mounted microphone. Man, this rust might be tricky to get to if I do this. I can deal with the less ideal situation about having a desk-mounted mic if it means I can finally just be free of these wires that were always bugging me. And so I made the compromise. That's fine. I'll be reviewing another headset, I think, on Monday. Can't tell you what it is yet, because it's a secret. Oh, bloody hell, we're a bit overdue for a break. We're like 20 minutes overdue for a break, so I'm going to hide myself safely in my fishing farm here and take a quick break, replenish my drink, and have a pee. So I'm trying to keep these recordings for YouTube about 2 hours. This one's been a bit long. So BRBs, guys.